Chick asks what's the reason for the choosing fee. No brainer, ho, you choosing me. Come correct and surrender all your hoeing and your jewels to me. It's impossible to lose with me. That overrated renegade living will never be sufficient. It's written on your face, your vitamin P deficient now. Put this pimpin' dietitian behind your mission and finally give your hoeing some definition. Let's go.
But you want all this pimpin' you can't afford. Perform like a punk but wanna win his reward. Some suckers give you points but bitch you never scored. If you ain't paying pimpin' then bitch you getting ignored. Okay, I'm so sick of these.
First and foremost, what gotta be understood by a hoe when you approach the pimpin', we having a conversation in Trapanese. You know, we not speaking swearinese. We not speaking boyfriend and girlfriendinese. We speaking Trapanese. You know, because that's one of the main reasons why the pimpin' and hoeing come together. We not coming together to feel good about each other only. You know, we coming together to make something big happen that neither one of us is gonna make happen on our own. You know, so the conversation is gonna be in Trapanese. We talking about some money, right? And reasons for the choosing fee, man. First and foremost, that fee gonna let a pimp know a hoe ain't playing. Because you got to understand from a pimp's perspective how many hoes a pimp come across that's playing. The majority of bitches in the game is playing. The majority of the bitches in the game are not serious. The majority of bitches in the game want everything handed to them and don't want to get down and grind and work hard and go hard for anything. So the majority of these bitches is playing. They don't really want nothing in life for real. So that choosing fee is gonna make a pimp take a hoe seriously. It's gonna let a pimp know, okay, this bitch is not playing. She's among the few. She's that needle in a haystack that's not playing. Okay, I can fuck with this. You know, then it make a pimp take a hoe seriously. Because as we know, those of us who really know the game for real know that a hoe talk with her purse. And the majority of bitches, they just running their mouth. So a hoe come talking with her purse, speaking Trapanese, you know, coming with that fee is gonna let a pimp know, okay, this bitch is not playing. I could take her seriously. You know, then furthermore, another beautiful thing about this choosing fee, man, it's gonna let a pimp know a hoe's potential. Because the majority of bitches, they thinking is so limited, their mindset is so narrow, right? And they don't have any type of opening. There's no type of way to get in and fit a big vision inside their mind, right? You know, their mind is real closed, and only small things. It's like a small ass doorway to their mind, and only small ass shit could fit through that small ass doorway. And here come pimping with this old big ass vision, you know, to drop on this hoe, and pimp can't even get into that little ass, narrow ass portal of this bitch's mind because that motherfucker is too small. So the beautiful thing about that fee, you know, a hoe got to be thinking a little bit bigger than that when she coming with that fee, you know, and it shows sacrifice. It shows that this bitch ain't coming through the door expecting a whole lot of something for a whole lot of nothing. It just shows that the bitch is down when she come with that fee. And it shows the potential of the hoe. Because pimps, we got big ass vision. We want to make big ass things happen, not just for ourselves, but for the hoes that's fucking with us too. We want to make big ass things happen. We want to be legendary in this shit. We not in this game to be regular. We not in this game to be average. We in this game to be great and make great things happen and be a part of great shit. So with that being said, the vision is big for the pimping. So the hoes, her mindset has to be conducive to that. She has to also be able to see big in order to be big. She has to be able to adopt the pimping's big ass vision as her own and, you know, do everything in her power to bring that big ass vision into fruition via the pimping's directions and instructions, right? So when she come with that fee, it's letting her know that she's focused on what she has to gain. Because that bitch that's scared to give the fee, or the bitch that thinks she's too good to give the fee or shouldn't have to give the fee, all she's thinking about is what she's giving. She's not thinking about at all what she has to gain in giving the fee. Cause you gonna get some hell of a cold ass game if you fucking with a real pimp and bringing him the fee. You gonna get some game that you can't even put a price tag on. The pimping is always going, whenever a pimp and hoe get involved with each other and they make some real shit happen together and they spend some time, they go through ups, downs, turnarounds in the game together, and they really make things happen together. Whenever they part ways, the hoe is always the more victorious than the pimping. The hoe is always walking away more advantaged than the pimping, because the hoe is walking away with some hell of a game. See, the pimping might walk away with some money and materials and things like that, but that shit come and go. That's why a pimp got to stay with hoes in rotation, you dig? But the material things come and go. And a pimp might lose the material things and, you know, did he game with that hoe and that's all she wrote. But the hoe is leaving with some game that nobody, not even the pimp that blessed her with this game, can take from her. Nobody can take this game from the hoe that she's getting from the pimping. So when you consider all of that, the choosing fee is necessary, because there's so much at stake when a hoe involves herself with a pimp. So really, in the grand scheme of things, like I say, when your vision is big, when you're seeing big so that you can be big, you understand that the choosing fee is small in the grand scheme of things, right? And the choosing fee, it does present a challenge to a hoe. Some hoes might see that challenge real big. Some hoes might see that challenge as, you know, it's not that big. But it presents a challenge to a hoe. And challenges really show you the essence of who a hoe is. You ain't gonna know what kind of hoe you dealing with if you don't challenge her with that choosing fee. Add some pimping. If a bitch ain't got no fee over her head, you know, just anybody could come through. If there's no requirements of a fee, then anybody could come through. You could be dealing with any kind of individual. You know, you might come across a lazy bitch. You might come across you definitely gonna come across bitches that don't really value your pimping like that. You know, because things of value come with a price. Really, everything come with a price. You know, some prices bigger than others, or what have you. But anything of value comes with a real price. You know, so it's a challenge being presented to the hoe. It's a form of pressure. And as we know, pressure either bust pipes or make diamonds. And it's gonna be a whole lot of busted pipes when they present it with that pressure. And that diamond to get through, you know, to stand the test of the fire, to come through the fire and put that money on a wire for a pimp's desire, you dig? Hey man, there's some beautiful things in store for that whore. You dig, man? I'm talking about beautiful things in this game, man. Yeah, so, and then the beautiful thing about that, because that's one thing that hoes, you know, have a tendency to be concerned with when they want to deal with some pimping. You know, whether or not the pimping got, you know, other hoes and what type of hoes they are. Is she gonna have to deal with jealousy? Is she gonna have to deal with drama? So on and so forth. You know, it's a lesser likelihood that a household of bitches that pay the fee to get up in there is gonna be, you know, with the drama. It's not impossible, and shit happens. We all human beings, and bitches is bitches, but it's just a less likelihood for the drama, because a bitch who didn't have to earn anything to get in her position in a household with a pimp, a lot of times them type of bitches be having entitlement issues, and bitches with entitlement issues, they cause drama. And as the pimpin' like to say, bitch, say the drama for your motherfucking mama. Pimpin' don't want the motherfucking drama, you dig? But yeah, the choosing fee is very necessary. It's gonna separate game from lame. You know, it's gonna let a pimp know that he fucking with a real hoe. You know, not no playground hoeing, but some stay down hoeing. Yeah, we don't want no playground hoeing, bitch. We want some stay down hoeing, you dig? Freezes it, let that marinate on your mind one time. Put some of this motherfucking love shit in your body like so. This shit is so beautiful. You know motherfuckers got the audacity to say this shit is nasty. How the fuck is water love? This shit is love. How the fuck is love nasty? You gotta be a real weirdo to believe that, man. So put some love in your body, and as always, mask your goofball ass up. Aha.
Now come and take a sip of this game. Pour it down your ear and let it drip to your brain so you can run it up, run it up. And we'll be coming up, really coming up. Take a sip of this game, let it saturate your brain. Taylor, make your homework so we can match it with my name. Then attach it to your frame, right? Now you game tight. Ready, set,